What's going on, guys? I am with the Moose, and yesterday they just revealed the cover of the Madden NFL 17 cover. It is actually going to be Rob Gronkowski. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that, if not all of you guys know that, of course. Now we got some information today about how you can get a head start in MUT 17 right now before you even pick up the game, which is still about 3 months away from launch. It's pretty crazy that it's still that far. It comes out August 23rd, so pretty much exactly 3 months and about a week away from launch, but it's going to come quicker than you think. And definitely get on MUT 16 if you haven't been playing lately, and do these challenges so you can get some extra rewards in MUT 17 when you first load the game up, when you first get it. So basically what I want to talk about today is basically the loyalty rewards, and they actually seem pretty good this year. Don't get me wrong, loyalty rewards have always been kind of a letdown. They always seem like they would be great, and then they're kind of bad. But this year they look okay. Of course, we're going to have to wait and see until we actually see what we get, with the real items and whatnot. But this is what we have so far in terms of this blog, and this will be linked down in the description if you guys want to check that out. That'll be down there for you. Now, it says, how does it work? MUT 16 loyalty badges will be rewarded for playing in various areas of Madden Ultimate Team, such as new solo challenges, draft champions ranked, and salary cap ranked. You will need to put 10 loyalty badges in a set to earn a MUT 17 voucher. Now, if we take a look inside the redemption of the sets right here, the first one now is this MUT 17 loyalty voucher. It says complete the set to earn MUT 17 loyalty vouchers that you can redeem for rewards in MUT 17. You can carry up to 10 vouchers from this set over to MUT 17, and then for more details it says go visit this link or whatever. So if you take a look inside, there's 10 loyalty badges that you need. You get them for various things throughout the game. You cannot, you can't auction them or anything like that. You have to earn them, but they're honestly going to be very easy to earn. I know last year they were fairly easy to earn, not hard at all, but they're going to break down in this little blog how you get them even more. Like I said, you can get a maximum of 10, and you can also get more vouchers in other ways. So basically the ways you can get them for now, these loyalty badges, I should say, the way you can get these loyalty badges right now is getting major milestones for solo challenges, major milestones for set completions, and pro, all pro, and legendary tier members for MUT rewards are going to get some extra vouchers as well in MUT 17. So it's pretty cool. There's a bunch of ways to get these loyalty badges. You can get them through solo challenges right now. I believe if you play head-to-head seasons, you'll get them in each of those packs for your head-to-head seasons. And like they said, you'll get them in salary cap ranked and draft champions ranked, but they didn't really specify how you would get them or if you'd get more if you won more. I think generally that's a good assumption. If you win more, you're going to get more, but I don't have pure facts on that for you guys. Now, what are the rewards that you can get in MUT 17? What things can you redeem these vouchers for? Because if they're not worth getting the vouchers, because the rewards are bad, then there's no point in doing it. So it says that players will have choices of a bunch of things right here, like a contract pack. Now, honestly, this was actually a good loyalty reward this year at the beginning of the year. It was kind of tough to get contracts unless you bought a ton of packs with money. So, it was actually pretty valuable to have that. Now, it's not, a really sexy thing to get, but honestly could be pretty practical. Then you have a silver offense pack and silver defense pack. That's probably going to be like maybe 5 to 10 silver players for each side of the ball. Not that great, and they're probably not going to be sellable either. Then we have a gold offense pack and gold defense pack. Same deal, probably about 5 to 10, gold players, non-sellable, I would bet. And then there's an elite offense pack and elite defense pack. That is probably, I'm guessing, going to be like 1 or 2 players for each side of the ball, and for sure, definitely not sellable. Still a good reward. Still jumpstart your team a little bit day one, but probably will not, be a great use in the long haul. Now, I will say, for all of those, those players are not going to be all that amazing. Like I said, you're going to be better off doing things like the contract pack and things like that. Now, we also have event tickets. That would be pretty cool to get. I don't know how many you'd be able to get, but you could get a decent amount. And then there's a pro pack, all pro pack, and legends pack is what they say. Those are the options, so you guys can see on screen right there. Those are the things you can get with your loyalty badges. At least that's what it says so far. So my guess is that it'll be like maybe 3 loyalty badges for a pro pack, maybe like 6 for an all pro, and like 10 for a legends pack. Pure guess. They don't have any information on that. Like I said, all this info is in that blog down below if you guys are curious for more info. But they didn't say how many you need for each, but I'm guessing that's roughly what it would be like. Now, completing major master sets in Madden 16 is going to get you some great cards in Madden 17. So if you take a look over at the MUT Master, or the Master sets right here, I'll just show you guys what I've completed. I completed, obviously, Ultimate Master, Gauntlet Master, MUT Master, all that stuff. Now, Gauntlet Master won't do anything for you in terms of the actual, MUT 17, but what will happen is in MUT 17, if you've completed MUT Master, you will get an 85 overall Odell Beckham Jr. in MUT 17, a free 85 overall Odell Beckham Jr. Now, I have cards from last year's game in this year's game, like an 85 overall Earl Thomas, and 87 overall Richard Sherman, and a 90 overall Odell, and those were from completing sets in MUT 15. And now in MUT 16, if you complete these big time sets, you'll get players in MUT 17. Like I said, MUT Master, you get 85 overall Odell Beckham Jr. For Road Master, you get an 85 overall Tom Brady. And for Ultimate Master, you get an 87 overall Marcus Allen, which would be pretty cool. So those are great cards, and those cards have not gone down in overall in this game, so I'm guessing they will not go down in overall in the next game. I pretty much use those as backups on my team right now. They're very good cards, very solid, and you know, it's pretty cool to have them on my team. I'll show you guys real quick what I'm talking about in my binder right here. If you guys are, you know, curious to see what they look like in this game, you know, I'll just take a look. I'll take a look at the Odell real quick, just you know, kind of give you guys an idea of you know, what I'm talking about here. So if we go over to wide receiver, you'll be able to see him right here. This is what I'm talking about. So this is the Odell Beckham card that I got for doing Ultimate Master in MUT 15. It's a free card, pretty cool. It says obviously Madden 16 loyalty reward. I can't sell him or trade him, but he's been a 90 overall all year, and at the beginning of the year especially, he was an extremely good card. And even now, I often use him as like a number 3 wide receiver, a number 4 wide receiver, somebody that I don't have to spend any coins on, but is still a very, very solid receiver for me. And you'll get rewards like that in MUT 16, or MUT 17, I should say, if you do stuff in MUT 16. And they also say there's going to be major, you know, rewards for grinders, stuff like that. Loyalty vouchers will, you know, be given, you know, on top of the 10 that you can get in this. They'll be given based on head-to-head seasons games played, draft champions ranked games played, salary cap ranked games played, solo challenges won, and sets completed in Madden NFL 16. Pretty cool. So if you do a lot of stuff like that, you'll be able to get a lot of more, you know, loyalty vouchers. Now, if you take a look at solo challenges, there is a thing in the game right now. Pretty big time. If you go to weekly, you can get yourself a free Gronkowski in MUT 16, but also in MUT 17. So you guys play this entire string. It's like 30-something games. You will get a lot of rewards. Now you get, for every, I think it's like 4 games, every 8 games, something like that, you get a MUT 16 loyalty badge. So that's pretty cool. You can complete that loyalty voucher set as many times as you can until 10. I guess that's the most you can complete it. But definitely do that if you can. That's definitely worth it. Now, if we go all the way to the end, you'll see that at the end you get a 90 overall Rob Gronkowski in MUT 16, which is obviously no auction, no trade. But then you also get an 85 overall Gronk in MUT 17. So pretty cool. You know, nice start to Madden 17. And if you completed, you know, MUT Master, Road Master, and Ultimate Master, you could have a ferocious team day 1 in Madden 17 Ultimate Team. Very solid team to start out, and definitely worth it if you guys have the time to play these solos for sure. Now, final thing, they do mention MUT Rewards. They say recognitions for the major pack rippers. MUT Rewards members who are Pro, All-Pro, or Legendary tier will receive loyalty vouchers based on their tier. So who knows what they're going to be. It might be like 10 for Legendary, you know, 5 for All-Pro, and like 1 for Pro. They didn't say. Maybe it's a ton for Legendary, you know, a good amount for All-Pro and a decent amount for Pro. You never know, but you might as well rip some packs in MUT 16 if you can. Might as well use up those coins. You know, I have 5.6 million coins. I'm going to be using it up on giveaways and opening packs and stuff like that, and it should be a good little wind down to the end of the season in MUT 16, and should be a nice build up for MUT 17. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below, and like I said, link down in the description if you guys want to check out the entire blog post and see some more information about the loyalty rewards in MUT 17. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.